train in like a garbage bag because it
Mm.
like if you really want to sweat. Because my thing is if I feel like I'm not sweating, I don't feel like I'm working out.
That's
Um, but the first time I used a what's it called? Waist trainer,
mhm.
I couldn't use it. Like I couldn't breathe and I was lifting. I took it off.
Mhm.
Um, so I don't know. I guess like each to their own, but like if you're using it to get a certain body shape,
Mhm.
that's not gonna fix it. I don't feel like everyone has different body shapes.
Mhm.
Um, and in today's age, they want the curvy,
Mhm.
small waist, big ass kind of like um body shape, but you don't know where the fat is gonna go first. Like when you lose weight, like that's not gonna tell you that
You
that's
can't.
the body shape you're gonna do just
Mm.
because you're using it. Like
Yeah.
for me, when I lose weight on my face first, and then like
Mm.
I have like a pear shape, then my my waist knee goes
Mhm.
in, and then my thighs. Um, but like everyone's different, like, and so what's really sad is that all these companies are like promoting that you're gonna have that body shape if you use a waist trainer consistently, but that's not the case.
Mm.
Um, and especially if like you have like really bad body image of yourself, like
Mm.
it's like by all means necessary. And that's why I tell my niece, I'm like, that's not gonna help you. And she's like a size 8, and she still like thinks that like she's big and stuff. I'm like, don't even talk to me because I'm like twice your size.
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
you really need to talk to a psychologist and stuff because it's in your head. Like, you're not overweight. There's nothing wrong with you. And
Mm.
she's still got a nice figure, but it's just in her head. She thinks,
Wow.
um, and that's the saddest, I guess, bit about it is if you don't work mentally as well when you're on your
Mm.
house journey, it can still stop you up. You can like go so far and lose so much weight, but if you don't check in with yourself mentally and realize like you're good, like you're not unhealthy, you're not overweight, it can stuff you up.
Mm. I love it. I love it. That's why I couldn't let you just be quiet. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Rakeem, man. Rakeem, you gotta hop in here, bro. You gotta hop. Can we hear you now?
What's up? What's up?
There we go. There we go. How you doing, man? How you doing?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
Doing good, bro. Doing good, man. I'm so glad you were able to jump in, man. And we all want to hear your perspective, man, on waist trainers. Like what do you think? Do they work? Are they crap? Where you at, bro?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't use a waist trainer, so I wouldn't be able to really talk about it. But I think it might be unhealthy for females. But I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. You gotta, you know what I mean, try it for yourself. Teach your own.
So you think it's a to each his own? You don't think you don't think there's a positive or negative?
You know, because everybody's body is different.
Mm. Okay. Okay. So you feel like the body type or the person's body itself can contribute to if it helps or not.
Right.
Okay.
And their work ethic.
Okay. Okay. We got a lot of people on here that probably would disagree,
But
but
hey, I'm cool. I'm open.
yeah,
You know what I mean? That's what I'm
yeah,
here for.
yeah. No, but I love it though. I love the perspective. I want to make sure I get everyone to hear everybody's perspective. And I know, like you said, you probably don't use it personally, but do you know of anybody or you know people around you that do use it?
Nah, not really.
Okay, that probably says a lot too. but
Yeah,
no,
that's why I was like, I can't speak on it.
yeah, exactly. Because again, going back to I think what a lot of people are saying here is that it's pretty much a molded corte that some that today's society has used to in a sense disguise as a form of being able to mold your fat into a certain shape or and that's the thing too. Can you even mold fat? Like what does a waist trainer do to the fat? Does it can you mold fat?
That part. That's
No.
why I can't I can't speak on it because I don't know. Because
Yeah.
like I said, I've never used it or experienced it.
I
But what
would
Yeah,
about
say no. You have to lose it.
yeah, what
Lose
about
it.
fat in general? Exactly. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I said I don't think you can mold it. You have to lose it.
So you can't change fat. You can't take it and
It's gonna still gonna be there. It may shift, but it's gonna be there.
Mm, mm.
You got a valid point, bro.
Okay. I'm loving this. Because that's what it's all about, right? Race training is supposed to take the fat and do something with it. Can you move it around? Can you push it into the glutes? Can you push it down and push it up into the breast? What do y'all think? Does anybody else have anything to say on that?
No.
Okay.
Can't do that unless you can't do that unless you get surgery. Like BBLs, because then they transfer the fat into the glutes or wherever. Well, mainly BBL, it's like into the glutes. They take the fat from wherever you want, your arms, your back, your waist, your stomach. Like literally you choose where you want to take the fat from and put it in a certain spot. But to lose fat, you got to be in a caloric deficit.
Okay. Then the final question. With a waist trainer, it seems like it's trying to pick a specific area and then shrink the fat into, right? Because they got trainers now, again, for the toes, arms, heads, everything. So it seems like they're trying to aim at a specific part of the body and then make the fat shrink. So is that possible? Can you spot reduce fat? Let's answer that bare bone question. Can you pick a spot on your body naturally and shrink the fat from that with the 5-day challenge, ab challenge, or the 60-day arm?
You cannot do that.
So I know my target area I would have picked a long time ago.
Tell me about it.
So I have a lot of people who always tell me, oh, I want to lose weight in my arms. I want to lose weight in my arms. But the thing is, your arms are actually the last place that you will lose fat from. So it's like you can tell them, oh, do these arm workouts, skip the rest. It's, whatever. They're not going to get any results because unless they're in, like Giselle said, a calorie deficit and actually losing fat all over, like, whatever, you're not going to lose in just one spot. It's going to go based on like your muscle size, like what are the biggest muscles to, like, you'll lose a lot more weight in your legs faster because they're bigger muscles working harder.
It was actually the opposite for me, so I can't 100% agree. And I actually still right now have more muscle in my arms than I do anywhere else. So I feel like part of it has to actually deal with your anatomy and your genetics, because everyone is so different. You can't necessarily narrow it down to just because it's a bigger muscle group that you're gonna gain more muscle quicker.
Okay. No, I'm loving it. It's two perspectives. This is what we do. Okay. I love it. Okay. So on one hand, Elena, you have the perspective of, like you said, the muscle group is supposed to be, or that the size of the muscle can determine where you probably will lose the most fat first. Okay. And
genetics does play a big part in it. But like a lot of the podcasts I listen to, a lot of the research that I've seen, a lot of it does say, and it's not for everyone because again, everybody is different, but scientifically proven that your arms are one of the last muscle groups or body parts that you lose weight in your overall body. So it's hard to spot reduce when not all muscles work the same. Not all muscles are, equal in size or work as much as others. It just
okay. So it seems like
I want to see like a statistic or something out there. I'm very curious because
hey, y'all need to talk. This is what we do. Let's just talk. Look, this is what we do.
Yeah, it's just very interesting to me because not saying that I'm not knowledgeable on a lot of things. I just never really seen anything like that, and I'm not saying that I don't go based off of what that is because science is science, and obviously it is helpful.
Yeah.
But knowing my own results and just seeing the complete difference in what they're saying is very interesting.
I love it. This is why I love this group. I'm telling you, man. I love it. When y'all are comfortable enough to talk and to throw things at each other and just, and again, this is all friendly fire. We're just talking, but I love to hear different perspectives. Anybody else? Anybody else share the same perspective as Elena or Kayla? Anybody else want to hop in? Giselle, Larissa, Rakeem?
I lost fat from my arms as well. But I feel like it was the same time as my thighs. But I don't know. But I'm like Polynesian, so we built different, and we
she said we built different.
Yeah, we built different. And the genetics, I guess it's like different as well. Because
genetics,
muscle based. Then I guess like another average. So yeah, that's interesting though. Normally I feel like sometimes a lot of these studies are like based on Caucasian people. Like the BMI, it's based on like Caucasian people. And so like when my doctor and stuff, they're like, don't worry about the BMI, you should be worrying about like fat loss and stuff, because Polynesians are normally heavier because they're muscle based, they have more muscle. Which is like what's the word? Frustrating for me, because then it's hard for me to see what average weight I should, like what's a healthy average weight I should be in. If like that's not the average for an islander, then what is? But that's another thing.
No, but that's okay. That's a good point that you brought up. Okay, it sounds like genetics has it seems to be the common term that I'm hearing. But I appreciate that, Larissa.
I lost weight in my legs first before anything. That's why I got bird legs right now.
Since you got bird legs.
Yeah. So I find since I started back in May, like everybody tells me like, Shirley, you losing weight in your legs and stuff. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I'm doing like full body workouts. I don't know if it's a difference. But yeah, I lost it in my legs first before my arms.
Wow. Okay. G, you wanna chime into this? Spot reducing? I know you know a lot about it.
Yeah, you can't spot reduce no matter how much you try. Like you can't spot reduce fat, you know. Just like what everyone's saying, it's really on genetics because everyone's body's different. Some people are they have like more muscle in their upper body. Some people have more muscle in their lower body, and like everyone's different. You know, there's different like shapes, you know, like you've heard like pear shape, apple shape, like everyone just has different shapes. But I also like, you know, I do love reading studies like that Elena said too. Like I'm sure that's like a reliable study to follow. But I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, like it's a little bit of both, you know. But definitely like genetics play a part as well.
Okay.
And like where someone's gonna lose fat. And when you're in a caloric deficit, like I always tell people, like always to my clients, you're gonna lose fat everywhere. Because sometimes they have that mentality of spot reducing. They think they're just gonna lose it in their arms and in their belly. Because that's the two common things that people say, their arms and their belly. And maybe like their back or whatever, right? But I tell them like, yo, you might lose some fat in your glutes. And they're like, oh, what? And then I'm like, yeah, you might lose some fat there. And it's like, oh, I don't want to lose fat there. It's like, we can't do anything about that. It's just gonna happen. You could build muscle to replace that, like you know what I mean, like replace the shape, like build more muscle. That way, it doesn't look too different, you know, whatever. But yeah.
I love it. I love it. That's dope. It's amazing information all y'all are giving. I love this. And again, Rakeem, did you wanna tackle this too, man? Can you spot reduce fat? Did you want to hit that? Rakeem said, "I'm gone."
No.
Okay.
I'm not gone. I'm liking everybody's perspective on it. Because everybody is entitled to their opinion, you know, and everything. So yeah, everybody's body type and the anatomy, like Miss Lady said, is different. Nobody knows.
Okay.
And it could be genetics. But all you can do is learn, research, and read.
Yeah. Genetics. It sounds like genetics seems to be the common term that everyone's hitting, with this specific topic. And I feel like, again, I visit or ask this question because a waist trainer is simply trying to do that. It's simply literally trying to squeeze. I guess it's trying to squeeze the fat, out of the stomach. I guess it's trying to, or like Giselle said, make you sweat more in that area. I've seen people rip off the waist trainer and the water and the sweat just pouring down. It's like, what the heck? And they sitting there going, I see the abs, I see it coming in. And I'm like, nah, G, don't be laughing. Why you laughing?
They do say that. They do say that, though. They do.
I'm serious. And I'm sitting there like, man, okay.
2023 is my year,
2023 is my year. If they rip off that, they rip off that waist trainer and it's just, it looked like somebody just poured a cup of water on the stomach. Like, I mean, I'm serious. I've seen people and it's like they sitting there flexing that one ab that they got. It's like an outline of an ab. But really, it's the outline of the waist trainer belt that was too tight around the stomach. I'm like, come on, man, that ain't no ab. That's the outprint of the waist trainer. Like, they sitting over there, It's like, dude, like, Kayla, don't be laughing, nah. But I'm just being honest. This is what's going on, man. And if these are lies, if these things that are being said, again, I think everyone should do their own research. Even what we're saying, I think we should take it. People who are listening on either TikTok or I'm gonna post this on YouTube. I think we should always do our own research, to see the validity in what we're saying. But if what we're saying is true, then we got a real problem out there, y'all. It's like an epidemic out there of people that are literally sleeping in these things, in these, like Giselle said, Avenger suits, trying to be freaking Spider-Man. Like, I don't know what's going on, like, but they're going to sleep in these things. I didn't know people were sleeping in this, and that just really pisses me off. I'm sorry, it just pisses me off. I'm not going to tarry too long on it because I'll just go on a rant. I told you that I ain't about to do it, but like. It really just pisses me off if these are really lies that people are selling. And then we can get into the detox oil that you rub on your belly, right? And you burn the toxins and the fats from the belly when you rub it on it. Then you supposed to put the waist trainer on there so it'll capture the oil and it'll soak into there faster. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Put some olive oil in there and some perfume and called it a day. Shake it up a little bit, make it look good.
Make it look good. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. But, it needs to stop. if what we're saying is true, it needs to stop. But I'm not gonna lean on either side. I'm just gonna leave it here. I love being able to have a topic that we all can discuss. We throw everything out on the table. We ripped it up. We tear it apart, and then we let people decide for themselves based off of research. I just promote that people do their own research. So in closing, would anybody like to close out with any tips, any advice? Maybe you could even say, I don't want you to wear. Gee, go ahead.
Yes. I don't want people to wear waist trainers. Most of us were speaking facts. Okay, let's be real. Anyways, because it's true, but I'm speaking that on behalf of us. I'm not speaking that on you, Trey, because you try to be unbiased, but because honestly, here's what I have to say. For people that I've been there. I said in the beginning, I used to sleep in those things.
I didn't know that. No, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, it was back in those days where I didn't have a good mindset. I was beating myself up every day, thinking I was big when I really wasn't, like I was fine. But ultimately, the problem is, unfortunately, we all have our own body image issues, insecurities. That stems from a lot of stuff. Could be bullying, it could be trauma, it could be family members. I mean, it's just, there's so much, and I get it. Like, we've all been there, but let's not rely on these models that we see on social media, whether it's like Victoria's Secret or Fashion Nova, when they're all BBL girls, like, you have to be happy with yourself and your body, period. That's what I'm trying to say. You have to be happy with yourself. No matter if you have a pear shape or an apple shape, be happy, be confident within yourself. Confidence does not come just with appearance. If you think that, then that's another problem. It's not just appearance. You have to be confident who you are as a person, period. That's what I have to say.
Yeah, that's poetry right there. We about to turn it to the poetry. I got a poetry group. G, if you want to head over there, you can head over there. But
yeah, I might.
You might need to head over there. Roses are red. G is pissed.
Stop wearing waist trainers. It won't even rhyme. I'm just gonna be talking.
Right, she's gonna be talking. I'm like, it's supposed to be poetry now. Why you still talking about waist trainers? Come on. I love it. I love it. Did you want to say anything else?
No, I think that's all I have to say. But yeah, like, you know, just be happy with yourself, man. Like, you got to be confident. Yeah. You know.
Me and G talked about this conversation one-on-one. So I know she's fuming about this. I know it. We're gonna get off here. She's gonna text me and say, thank you, Jay. Like, I really wanted to get this off. Like, nah, I love it. Anybody else? Come on. If y'all anything, someone's literally wearing their trainer right now while looking at this. Do y'all have something y'all want to tell them?
Don't do
wear
it
while you sleep. Don't wear it while you sleep. It's dangerous.
Don't wear it while you work out neither, because your organs might come out.
exactly. Don't do what I did when I was 21.
Very bad. Fall out that chair.
Drink some water, because you'll probably be dehydrated after you tear that thing off and it's dripping with all your sweat.
Yes, because when you sweat, the water comes out. So you need to rehydrate yourself. Tell that. Because I'm sick and tired of this, bro. I'm sick and tired of it.
There it is, y'all. Look, there it is. There it is. That's a snippet. Yeah.
People can be like, damn.
That's a snippet, yo. Like, you were so calm. I knew it was fuming. Elena said organs are coming out of people's bodies with these things on. I mean, this is crazy. I'm really trying to keep my composure because I can get even worse, but I ain't gonna do it. You know, y'all pay me, so I ain't gonna sit here and take y'all time. But I love this. I love this. I love what y'all are saying. I love the truth that's coming forth from this, because again, you know, being unbiased, if we're right, you know, then people have a really big problem, you know. So
I think you're getting yourself with the if there.
Yeah. You know, I'm trying to hang on, Kayla. I'm trying to hang on. I'm supposed to be a guy who just asks questions, but I love what's being said. I love the truth. Don't wear it. Don't sleep in it. You know, drink some water when you take off it and start sweating. You know, like, yeah. Anybody else have anything before we close out? This is dope.
I think just piggybacking off of what is it, Giselle? Is that how you say your name? I'm sorry. Giselle.
You got a Giselle?
I don't know. I'm not good with names. Hey, all right, chill. No, I'm not good with names.
I love it, Kayla. I love it. That's the thing that be running in the African jungles, man. I love it, bro.
See, now you got me feeling bad.
I'm not mad at you, Kayla. I knew that he was gonna love that. That's
cut his camera on.
That's all right. Yeah. See, how you gonna turn your camera on now? You've been quiet and everything this whole time. You turn your camera back off. I'm so sorry, but what I wanted to say is just to piggyback off of what you said,
Giselle. Yeah.
The fact that everyone needs to focus on themselves and not worrying about the gimmicks and everything out there, because they're not doing anything for you. You don't worry about yourself and focus on yourself. They're not going to help you get to where you want to be. So that was pretty much it. And Trey, you're messed up for that.
I can see a galloping across that Sahara Desert right now. That's a hard desert.
That's fine. I'll run real fast, and I'll chase you too, and I'll make sure I bite you.
There she is.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Yep.
That's
I'm
a shame.
You're my first victim. You're my first prey of the day.
Did you forget that she bites?
I don't care what y'all say. This is a whole snippet. This is a snippet right here. I'm cutting this thing out. Yeah. I love it, man. I love it, guys. This was amazing. Rakeem, man, if you wanted, to say a few last words, man. I know you didn't have much to say, or you were kind of having problems with the internet or whatnot. But bro, did you have anything else you wanted to say as well, bro?
Well, it's a brand new week. Everybody go set your goals, and keep fighting. Health is wealth.
Let's go. Health is wealth, man. Let's go.
And my bad, my camera, my Wi-Fi was messing up. That's why my camera kept going off, Miss Lady, and that's why I turned it off.
That's why you turned it on.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Shade is thrown. I love it. I love it. But guys, thank y'all so much for joining. Thank y'all so much for the time. Thank y'all so much for the truth, being willing to speak out. It's not easy. This isn't an easy thing to do, Y'all probably will get hate.
When I get off the phone.
There's people that literally I know promote this stuff on Facebook. Giselle, I've sent you a few. There's people that are literally doing this, and I follow some of them, and they will see this, and they may unfollow me. You know what I'm saying? I already don't get that many views anyway. I'm cool. But like they will. They will not like this. People don't like the truth. They don't like people talking about stuff like this. I get it. And that's why I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love when people get mad. So, and they may come for y'all too. So get ready. I ain't gonna be the only one. So I'll make sure I have all their social media in the description, by the way, y'all. So people that are watching this that want to hit these people up, their links will be in the description. But y'all gonna get a whole bunch of hate mail. But again, I love it. I love the truth, the ferocity that comes out of the truth. Giselle, thank you for Giselle, thank you so much for the truth that you really spit out today. It really came out of you. Like I saw, it was like a roaring lion. I love it. But I know that's who you are, and I know that's what's inside you as well. So guys, thank y'all so much. We're gonna close out, but I want to make sure I get everyone's social media before we close out. So anyone can start off by throwing out your social media, what you do. If you're a trainer, you can shoot that out as well for people who will be seeing the video. Anyone can go first? One at a time. Let's go.
Okay, I'll go. Okay, so my Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Giselle Training, YouTube, Giselle Calderon. I'm a personal trainer. In-person training, online training, whatever you want, I got you.
Come on.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Y'all better come on, man. Hey, bring y'all clients, man.
I'll go next. Okay. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, at It's Elena Marie. ITSELENAMARIEEE. Also, I am on Spotify. Podcast called She's Just Saying. That's SAIYAN. So give that a listen to.
Let's go.
Yes.
I love it.
I'm Lil DQ365. I'm no trainer, but you can come follow me on my journey.
Let's go. Amazing journey, by the way. Love it.
Trying.
Guess I'll go next. Not a trainer, but I'm thinking about it. You threw that out there.
You should.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm still focusing on myself, but doesn't mean that I don't want to help other people right now. And also, just have them watch my journey too. Kayla J64 is my Instagram, and then TikTok, I think it's K is the way 3. It was like a weird number that they had to add at the end because there's more than one. But
yeah, I love it. And you went from 300.
Actually, K is the way 5. My bad.
K is the way 5. All right, and I'm gonna have it in the description, so that definitely have it. But 345 pounds to 203 pounds. Let's go. Just had to say it. Absolutely.
Keep up the work, Miss Lady.
Yep.
Thank you. Yep.
Key, where can they see you? Where can they find you, Key?
You can find me on Instagram at Body Slayers 2.0 _ Coach Rock. And you can find me on TikTok. I am R Jackson. And I'm going for my personal trainer's license and with ISSA and NASM. But I also train for like MMA.
Yo,
I just actually came back. That's why my service and shit. Yeah.
Ooh, let's go. So you're doing MMA?
Yeah, I'm supposed to have a fight on September 2nd. I gotta make the weight, which I already am.
Where can we see? Can we see the fight? Is there a link or a YouTube channel?
Once I get it, I got you. I'll send it to you.
Oh, let's go. That's dope. That's super dope, man. Bro, congrats on that, man.
Appreciate it.
And good luck to the endeavors, bro. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing, bro. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much, man. I'll be having this posted up probably tonight. You know, this is actually my most recent one. I will be having to snip it out with Giselle. And us, hearing from her a little bit and things of that nature. So again, y'all be on the lookout for that. I will be tagging all y'all in all of them. But it's all love. It's all love.
You just show my most embarrassing moment.
Oh,
That's
I will.
right.
I will. Trust me, I will.
Hey, it is nothing personal. I butcher everybody's names on a daily basis. I don't even know some of my family members' names.
No, girl, you're good. He's just trying to get on my nerves. He's just trying to get on my nerves.
Everybody turn their cameras off and just let them two go.
Nah, we'll go at it all night. We good.
We can.
Nah, I'm all good. I'm good.
Oh, you scared?
Hold on, let me get my camera. Scared.
Hey, don't be scared, man. Don't be scared.
Nah,
calling you out. She calling you out. She done. Hey, get him. Sorry, bro. Gotta get him.
Man, look, nah.
Get him. I ain't gonna mess up your name, Miss Lady, but get him.
He won't even say it.
Now he's throwing shade at me. I see.
No, I'm not. See, you threw shade at me because I had a camera on. So
yeah, because you turned it on. You turned on at the perfect moment when I messed with somebody's name and you laughing.
I'm terribly sorry, ma'am.
Yo, I love it. I love it. Yo, make sure y'all follow each other. I'm gonna try to put us all in a group so everyone can follow everybody. But definitely follow each other, show each other love, man. And until next time, y'all already know. Peace. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
Peace.